In this episode of Talking About Orks, we'll be going over the Dakkajet. Now, this is going to be the first of the 4 planes that Orks have access to, and all the planes have the exact same stats. So they are starting at movement 20 to 60, which drops down to 20 to 25, as it takes wounds. Weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, which drops to 6, strength 6, toughness 6, 12 wounds, 3 to 1 attacks, leadership 6, and a 4-up save. So the stats of every single plane is identical. So that's kind of makes it easy for you. The Dakkajet is a single model equipped with 4 super shooters. The super shooter is 36 inch range, assault 3, so that's 12 shots base, strength 6, AP -1, 1 damage, and it has Dakka. Airborne. This model cannot charge, can only be charged by units that can fly, and can only attack or be attacked in the flight phase by units that can fly. Hard to hit, -1 to hit. In the shooting phase, all the Dakka. Add 1 to hit rolls for this model's attacks in the shooting phase if all those attacks would target the same unit in that phase. So yeah, you're probably going to want to do that almost every single time. And we have supersonic. Each time this model moves, first pivot on the spot up to 90 degrees. This does not contribute to how far the model moves. So I know it's on an oval base, so you can't like turn the base to get extra movement. You're still limited from a maximum of 20 inches total, no matter what. That's what it's trying to say on that rule. So you can try and cheat an extra inch by rotating the base and think you can get 20 from that if you want to move or farther. Note that it cannot pivot again after the initial pivot. When this model advances, increase its move characteristic by 20 inches and do not roll a die. So if it advances, you get a minimum of 40 inches. And, you know, unless you're at the last 3 wounds, it's not going to matter anyway. Crash and burn of this model is reduced to 0 wounds. Roll d6. On a 6, it suffers a fire explosion. Each unit with 6 inches suffers d3 mortal wounds. Ork vehicle, fly, Dakkajet. So, and the one option is model may take 2 additional super shooters. And there's never a situation where you won't take the 2 additional super shooters for a total of 18 shots. Hitting on a 4+, strength 6, -1 damage. Dakkajet is by far one of the best aircraft the Orks have. I mean, there's really only 2 options for the best. I think the Dakkajet edges out the WASBomb just a little bit because it allows for remote infantry killing. Because all of Orks, I mean, Ork doesn't really suffer for anti-infantry except at range. And I think the Dakkajet is great for, it allows for a lot of shenanigans. I mean, one is taking out TOW drones. If they try to hide their drones in a building, you can try and fly behind the building and get those drones out before you start shooting at the big units that can, you know, save your protocols. Sniping characters. Dakkajets are amazing at sniping characters. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're just great at doing that. Probably definitely better than the WASBomb in that regards. Because it's just the sheer number of shots. As far as clans, obviously, the only real clan that's going to benefit these is either Bad Moons or Freebooters. Because if you can get a Freebooters off, and now you've got a Dakkajet hitting on a 3+. 18 shots, hitting on a 3+ with Dakka. That's pretty good. Our Bad Moons rerolling ones, again, +1 to hit is statistically always superior to reroll ones. Just so you know. So, but again, the Freebooter traits aren't guaranteed to go off either. So, you know, that's the compromise. I definitely love my freebooted Dakkajets, and there's nothing better than when you target a unit can fly using long control bursts and getting a Dakkajet hitting on a 2+. Because then you're talking, it's not hard to get more than 18 hits. I've gotten, shooting a Demon Prince, I've gotten 8 hitting on a 2+, 22 hits with a Dakkajet. That was pretty good. Because when you got a Dakka on and you're hitting on 2+, that Dakka is almost guaranteed to be another hit. So Dakka on a Dakkajet is even more effective than pretty much any other unit in the book. Yeah, so Dakkajets are absolutely fantastic. There's just no two ways around it. Easily, well, not easily, but in my opinion, the best flyer we have, and one of the best flyers actually probably in the game, as far as just damage potential and cost points efficiency, because they don't cost a lot of points on top of it. I mean, with the extra super shooters, a Dakkajet is only 148 points. for the damage potential of that thing and the survivability. Of course, they can't be assaulted by any ground unit, and just for the sheer damage potential you get out of that, 148 points is a bargain on the Dakkajet. There's no complaints. There's no reason not to run Dakkajets for any sort of shooting that you want. I'm sure there's more ways to use the Dakkajet, but I think the Tau drones and sniping characters are two amazing uses. Just anything that's anti-infantry that you need to shoot at before your boys get there is going to be great, because that -1 is actually pretty effective against everything except salamanders. So let me know what you think about the Dakkajet. I love it. I think it's the best flyer we have, and one of the better flyers in the game. So let me know what your thoughts are below, and thanks for watching. Thank you for watching this episode of Talking About Orks. Please subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications for new Talking About Orks videos every Wednesday, new battle reports every Friday, and hobby videos whenever I can. Thanks for watching.